Hello, friends. How are you? It's me, Salam, and in my today's video, I show you a continuation from the previous uh, videos. So, the video is about the heaven and earth. Okay, I started to tell you about the heaven and earth. We do have two books. Okay, in my previous video I have presented the two books, the two ancient books, okay? Enoch was the writer of the two books, and we Ethiopians still have this two books. The books are called ZAN SHWA and Yashar, okay? Yashar and ZAN SHWA books. Just are the two ancient books. With the third one, the Book of Enoch. Okay, I will prepare another video about the book of Enoch. It has very big mystery and secret things in it. So today is to tell you about the heaven and earth, and it's a continuation from the previous video, and I recommend you to listen and watch my previous video. So uh, the book of ZAN SHWA tells us about how God created the universe, about cosmos. Okay, it's a study of it's a cosmology. It's a study of the universe in which we are living in. So, uh, God, first of all, created 12 heavens. 12 heavens. Okay, I have told you about the 12 heavens. Okay, that today I'm going to tell you about the seven heavens God created and the creatures inside the seven heavens. Now, the Bible also tells us about the heaven and earth. Okay, so where I'm going to present you about okay, just the heaven. Okay, about the seven heavens. Okay, these are uh, gaps of the universe or space of the universe that that were created by God. And so the space, the universe can be divided into 12, and seven of them are what we know. Okay, we don't know about five heaven. Okay, God created. They are sealed by the Most High. So we don't have any kind of information. No creature is allowed to pass to the five heavens. The five heavens. The rest seven are full of creatures of God. So this is a Amharic scripture, but I will interpret and I will tell you about this by explaining more. So this is the fourth one. This is the fifth. The sixth heaven, and the ninth, the seventh, see the eighth, ninth, tenth, and um, here you can see the 11th and 12th. Okay, actually, these are not the heaven, but they are part of one of the heaven. Okay, one of the heaven. This is the second heaven. Second, it's called Merafia. Okay, and we'll continue like this. Let me start from the first heaven. The first heaven. We are measuring distance starting from the earth. Okay, take this into consideration when I speak and when I explain things. So I'm going to tell you about the seven heaven parts God created in His first days. Okay, the first is the first Uh, this are some characteristics of the Shadaya space, the heaven that the Lord, our God, is sitting. Okay, so let's start from Iyar. Okay, the first heaven, the first heaven near to us, the first heaven near to us, near to human beings, or the space inside in which we are living inside is called Iyor. Okay, this name Iyor, Iyor, maybe Gior in English. Okay, we call it Iyor, Iyor. This sky, this heaven is called Iyor. Okay, Iyor. This is a book of ZAN SHWA, the copy of the book of ZAN SHWA, and it's a very ancient book, and it has, you see, old language. Okay, it's a Subayan language, the first human being language, the Adam's language. Okay, so this, the heaven is called Eor, the space, the place where our earth is found is called Eor. So this is the first heaven. So in this first heaven, in this first heaven, what we call Eor, we do have 12 worlds. You see, we have 12 worlds in the first heaven. The universe is very wide, as you know. If you can go to uh, other modern astrology sites and say how much the universe is wide, okay? No one can calculate, no one can count it. So inside this year heaven, inside this year space of the universe, we do have 12 worlds, okay? 12 worlds. These 12 worlds are called, the first one is the Earth. The Earth, yeah, we start with our world. We start is in the place where we are living in. So this is the Earth. The first world found in a year. Heaven is called the Earth, the world that we are living in. So in our world, the other name of uh, the earth is called Hamelmal. Okay, Hamelmal. What it means is a green. Okay, a green world. A green world. That's our world. Our world is full of creatures, and we know that we do have lots of creatures on Earth. So the angel that God created to keep the earth, to keep the earth creatures, all of the earth creatures, is called Adamael. Okay, I have a video on this also, and can find it and watch it. So Adamael, he is called Adamael. Adamael is the name given to Adam, the first human being created by God. Okay, it's a name given by the Lord. Okay, it's not Adam was not called Adam, he was really called Adamael before he was born into sin. He was called Adamael, not Adam. Adam is a name that was transferred to generations uh, after he committed a sin. Okay, before that he was called Adamael. El means the Lord, the Most High, the Creator. Okay, so the earth is with one angel, and the angel was called Adamael. Now, Adamael was not an angel after he committed a sin, but before that, he was an angel. Okay, God created on Adam on earth because God wants to have an angel to keep the earth and to be a king of all creatures of the earth. So that's the first world in the your heaven, in the your heaven, among seven heavens that God created. If We take the second world in the your heaven, next to the earth we are living in. You can see this is Alam Raham, Alam Raham, okay? Alam Raham. This is the next world, the next world next to us, okay? Alam Raham, Alam Raham world. So the angel that is in this world or a king of all creatures to keep all creatures in this world is the angel is called Saurael. Saurael, okay? And in this world there are creatures like creatures of the earth, okay? Creatures are everywhere in the universe, and God created lots of creatures not only on earth but in different worlds, okay, as according to the ancient book ZAN SHWA. So and the creatures looks like mm, goat, okay, goat and sheep. They have a goat and sheep like structure, but their mind is so smart. It's a more sophisticated and complicated and more powerful than we human beings. We human beings, okay. The third word in the Eeyore sky, in the Eeyore heaven, in the Eeyore space of the universe is called Alam Gauza. Alam Gauza. We call it Alam Gauza. Okay, these words are ancient words. Alam means world. Okay, Alam means world. Gauza is the ancient word. The ancient word. That is Subayan language, the first language. Ram. Okay, and these words are ancient words. So in the word Gauza, okay, in the word Gauza, there is an angel and Kiro that keeps that world, and he is called Suriel. The angel that keeps this world is Suriel, like the angel that keeps the earth was Adama El, our father, okay, our father, the first father. And in this world, God um, just just allowed surreal angel to keep this world. So there are creatures also in this world. In this world, it's a full of creatures. It's a human-like creatures are there, and they have some uh, horn-like structures. Some horn-like structures again. There are also monkey-like structure creatures there in this Gauza world, in the third world of the first heaven. Okay, Iyor, the Iyor area. We are discovering the Iyor area. Okay, so this is the third world. The fourth world, we call it Alam Sharta, World Sharta. Okay, we have said this is World Gauza, but this one is Sharta. This is also an ancient word. Okay, I think it's very difficult to define, but this book has some hints to define this word. These words are ancient words, so we don't have. It's not in an Amharic word. It's not in English word. It's not other words. Okay, it's Subian language, the first human being language. Okay, so the angel is called Sartatael. There, Sartatael. And there are also creatures in the fourth world. So these creatures have different kinds of structures. They have some of them have 8 legs. Some of them have 8 legs, and they are also they eat each other. One of them eats the other one, and there are creatures in general here. Uh, so we do have the fifth world. The fifth world also. The fifth world is called Alam Saud. Okay, Alam Saud. This word is also ancient Syrian language word. and it's the world is called south. Okay, the world is south. The world is called south, south world. And the angel that keeps this area is called Azazel. Zazel. Okay. Uh, so these creatures are believed to cause some kind of okay, like earthquake. Okay, earthquake. When they come to our earth and pass somewhere, they can cause earthquake. They can kill everything around them. They can have very high wind and the like. Okay, so they are called south, and the angel is called Azazel. Uh, so the sixth world in the ER region is called Sambala, the world Sambala. Okay, again, Sambala is the ancient word. Sambala, it's the word is called Sambala. Okay, the angel there is called Samsamael. Samsamael. Okay, Samsamael. So there are also creatures here, birds-like structure creatures, and lots of creatures. Okay, lots of creatures. The seventh word in the ER region is called Misan. Misan. Okay, this word is called seven word is called Misan, and the angel responsible to keep this world is uh, called Misael. You see, Misael. This name, we know that this name was one of the names of Israel's children who was taken to Babylon and put to fire, okay, by the Babylonian king. This name was one of them. The name of the three children, the three sons, the three boys who were put to fire by the Babylonian um, king. So it's a name of the angel that keeps the seven world. Okay, it's the name of the angel. So this angel is called Misael. Misael. Okay. So the creatures here are there are also creatures here in the seven world. It's called Misan, and also their keeper is Misael. They are creatures, and these creatures are unique. Okay, they pray, sing, and give thanks to the Lord every day, every day, every day. Okay, in all of their life, in all of their life, they thank the Lord, the Lord. Okay, uh, so the eighth world is called Akrab. Okay, Akrab. Can pronounce it like Akrab. In Amharic, we do have K sound, so we call it Akrab. So Akrab, the word Akrab, and the angel is called Akranael. Akranael, okay, the angel is called Akranael. So the creatures here are usually they live in the sea, okay, in the sea, in water life creatures. They have different shapes and they live in water. Uh, so the 11, okay, sorry for the ninth word. Here's the ninth word in the ear region of the universe. In the ear region, the ear heaven of the universe, we do have the nine worlds. Then we do have 12 worlds, and one of this is the ninth uh, world. It's called Kausa. You can pronounce it Kausa. Okay, this world is called Kausa. Kausa. And the angel who is responsible to keep this world safe is Kaukasael. He is called Kaukasael, okay? Caucasael. You can pronounce it Caucasael. So there are limited creatures. There are creatures, but their number is small. Okay. So they eat different things there in their world, but their number is small. Okay. The tenth world is the tenth world is called Ridi. You see, Ridi world, Ridi world, and the angel to keep this world safe is Ajibi Jamael. Okay, Ajibi Jamael, Ajibi Jamael, Ajibi Jamael. Okay, in this world, uh, they are bird-like structures and they look like earth-like creatures. Okay, earth-like creature. They have one language. They have one language to communicate. Okay, and their brain is powerful. Okay, they have a powerful uh, brain, and it's believed that the tenth world, the GD world creatures have visited different parts of the universe. Different parts of the universe. Coming to the 11th world, uh, it's called the law. Okay, the 11th world in the IYORE region is called the law. The law. The angel is called Delawau El. Okay, you see Delawau El angel. It's Delawau El Jinn who keeps this world safe. And um, this area is a little bit dark area. Okay, the 11th world called the law is somewhat darker than the rest of the worlds in your heaven part. So it's a little bit darker, but there are creatures living in that area. Creatures in this area are believed to have ears that detects everything. Okay, not eye. Okay, because the area is dark and they use their ear to live and sense the environment around them. Coming to the 12th and the last world of your heaven, uh, the 12th world is called Hut. Okay, Hut world, Hut world. So the angel is Kumael, Kumael. Okay, Kumael angel. So there are also creatures in the 12th world, and creatures here are living in a social way. Okay, they can't live. It's believed that they can't live uh, departed from one another. Okay, they live in one in a social life. Okay, like bees and other insects. They have one mother. They live around their mother. Okay, they can, if their mother dies, they all will die. Okay, they will die. These are the 12 the heaven, the 12 world of the heaven. Okay, to just show you, we started we started to discover the seven heaven parts. Okay, among the 12 heaven parts, we started to discover seven heaven parts. So among the seven, we have discovered a lot of things. We do have 12 worlds in the year, in one of the heaven, okay? In one of the heaven God created, we do have year. In this year area, we are living in on Earth, and one of the world of the year region is called the Earth, and we have discovered all the 12, uh, the 12 worlds, okay?